In the first part of my critique of John McCain's ideas on foreign policy, I criticized McCain's stated intention to keep U.S. troops in Iraq until the year 2013. But this is the minimum amount of time that McCain is willing to keep U.S. troops in Iraq. On several previous occasions, McCain has explicitly stated that he is willing to keep American troops in Iraq and in other places throughout the world for 100 years or even 10,000 years if it is necessary. There are two videos that I've included in the section of links accompanying this presentation where McCain personally states his position. Now, to be fair, McCain explained that he did not care about how long United States forces occupied foreign countries, provided that American casualties were minimal. So he's not thinking of these occupations as perpetual wars where American troops have to fight battles every day. And I'll grant him that much, that he does want to reduce American casualties. And McCain has stated that the United States military is currently occupying places such as South Korea, Japan, Bosnia, add Kosovo to that list, add a minor presence in some 40 other countries to that list, and according to McCain, all of these occupations are desirable. I have a different view, but I do agree with Mr. McCain that the loss of human lives is the greatest tragedy possible, and that if that loss can be minimized or eliminated, an occupation will be much more tolerable. However, an occupation also has other costs besides human lives, costs that do not disappear even when casualties are minimized. Consider the national debt clock in New York City. You can see a picture of it also by following the link in the reference section attached to this presentation. This national debt clock has recently been tweaked to allow for the display of debt amounts in excess of $10 trillion. This is unprecedented, and no one thought this would happen when the clock first was created 19 years ago in 1989. This is how fast the national debt has spiraled out of control. In a country whose national debt has grown too big to be counted by the clock, is it prudent to keep pouring ever more taxpayer money down the black hole of foreign occupations, especially since, as McCain correctly noted, the U.S. is already undertaking lengthy occupations in Japan, South Korea, Bosnia, and Kosovo, along with substantial military presences in tens of other countries. Do we want another 50 to 100 to 10,000 year occupation added to the list to further increase the federal debt and virtually guarantee government insolvency at some time in the future, as well as, in the meantime, greatly increase tax burdens on all of us? Saving human lives is laudable, but much more than human lives needs to be saved in the course of a prudent foreign policy. Taxpayer money is a priority that John McCain needs to consider more closely when he speaks about how long occupations ought to be allowed to take.